Hi friends, today I am going to discuss about post-installation activities. In interview, you may get this question. So what are the post-installation activities you will perform after post-installation activities or post-installation steps? So what is installation after we are doing? That is nothing but what we install after, that means the application installation after, what are the activities we are going to do it in the system. So that means as of now we discussed about, like, as of now we finished this is hardware, or RAM, or maybe here we have some disk space, or maybe we have it like a hard disk. It may be like a SSD, or maybe whatever. Like, on top of hardware we installed operating system. This is operating system. It may be Windows, it may be Linux. But in our HANA database installation, in our HANA database SAP, we are using SUSE Linux. SUSE Linux we are using as our operating system. Some 14.5 or something like that. The 14 is the version, 5 is the package. So, and after installing the SUSE Linux on top of hardware, so next we are going to install, we downloaded the software and install the HANA database. So by using which tool you are going to install the HANA database, they may ask you in the interview which tool. HTB LCM is the tool for installing the HANA database. Is a tool. This is a tool we are using to install the HANA database on top of Linux machine. And next we install on top of HANA database, we installed application. So what is the application? How we are going to install? So we install NetWeaver 7.5 or whatever you have. So which tool you used to install the NetWeaver application on top of HANA database? They may ask you in the interview. So we use SWPM software provisioning manager, which is they may ask you in the interview, the version is like 1.0, like 23 or something, you may tell like that. So whatever the version you used, you may tell them in the interview. So on top of application, so we are using GUI, graphical user interface, or you may call it as SAP logon or logon pad. So whatever it may be. So after, like, as of now we discussed about things. So we require the hardware resources. On top of, we install the SUSE Linux, or we have SUSE Linux, and after that on the Linux machine we install the HANA database, and after that we install the applications on the HANA database. So next we are connected with the application by using this logon pad. How we are going to connect the logon pad? So this is the logon pad which we are using to connect the application which we are installing it on HANA database. So this is the GUI pad. This is the GUI pad. I am talking about this is the GUI pad. So what are the things we require uh, to connect the application through GUI logon or logon pad? So we required basically host address, host details, and the next like a PAS instance number, and next system ID. So these are the major three things to connect the we required. What are the details we are going to provide? The application details we are going to provide on GUI. So this is the application, NetViewer application. So we are going to provide the application details. The what is the host address? So something like this. I am taking the example. This is the server. This is the address. This is the host address. And now next after we need to provide the SID. What is the system identifier? What is the application ID? We are going to provide this like this. And what is the instance number? Here we have to provide we have two instances, ASCS and PAS. So we need to provide the primary application server instance number only. To connect the application through login pad or GUI, we need to provide these three things are very important to connect the application by using login pad. So everything is filed. So we installed, these steps are done. First we installed the Linux, then after on Linux we installed the HANA database. On top of HANA database we installed the application. On top of to connect this application, to use this application, we need to provide the we use the GUI pad or login pad. So we downloaded this login pad from service marketplace, the support@sap.com, and after downloading this, so the interface will be like this. So whenever you are going to connect the, you need to select the click like this. You need to click new, and then after you just select the user specified system, and then after you just click next. So here we need to provide the whatever the description you want. Suppose I'm going to connect the production system. So you need to give the like this PRD, whatever the name you want to give like this. So application server, this is nothing but the server. Application server details is nothing but this is hosting. This host address is nothing but application server. Application server details. So you just remember this one. I'm removing this one, host address. So these three are the primary things to we need to access the application by using these three things: application server information, PAS instance number, and system identifier. So application server, you need to provide the instance number, you need to give here, and system identifier number is you are going to provide. This SID is 3 digits, you know that, and this instance number is we need to provide the PAS instance number. So once you provide all the information, you need to just click the finish, and whenever you are going to double click on it, so it is going to be connected to the server, and we can able to access the application by using this login pad is our user interface. Like I am just giving the wrong information details, so it is showing error. But whenever you are going to work with the real time system, so it is going to give the right server details and SID and instance number. It is going to definitely connect to the system. Next time I'm going to show it to the in a real time scenario. Now onwards we discussed about the installation things and as well as the how we are going to connect the login pad we discussed. So what is meant by post installation activities? We are done with the installation process. Everything is done. Complete installation. What happened? HANA installation done, application installation done, login pad installation done, and application and data application and login pad connectivity is done. After all installation and all the setup is done, so what we are going to see first, what are the steps we are going to see to in every step. First we are going to check SIG command. why we are going to see SICK is tell you like, is there any installation errors are there? Installation errors are there in the system, in the SAP. It is going to show it to where you are going to enter the SICK T code. So whenever you can able to enter into the application, whenever you are going to access the login pad, so you need to just click that one. You can able to see the details. Is there any installation errors? So if there is any errors, it is showing the errors. Otherwise, if it no errors, it is showing like that. So next you need to enter the S license T code. So what it is, S license means the license, the service license. It is showing the how we are going to apply the license. So we have two things here: license, permanent license, and as well as the temporary license. So these two things are there. So permanent license expires, we can't once it is expired we can't access. Temporary license, it is temporary license, if it is expires we can not an issue. Temporary license, if it is expires, not an issue. But coming to permanent license, if it expires, we can't access system. So, and temporary license we use it for once it is expired, we can't access the system. Coming to temporary system, if it is expires, we can access, not an issue. We'll use the system 3 months up to we can expires, it is not an issue. We can use the up to 3 months validity is there, we can use that one. And we'll use the system. Temporary license is used for system upgrades, and what if suppose the application is not working, or maybe uh, license is not working, license is correctly applied or not, how we are going to see? That means we are going to see S license T code. Otherwise we can go in OS level as well, whether the S license is applied in a right way or not. We can see in a OS level. That means whenever we are going to connect with the putty, so that means we can check it in so OS level as well. That means we are going to switch the user to that application. That means we need to SU-, suppose that application is SID ADM, we need to provide that one. If it is a AP1, AP2, like whatever it is, you need to switch that application. Then after, so you need to enter like this SAP license -get. So once you enter this command, you can able to see the license details, license information, whether it is working, whether it is what is the license details is over there. We can able to see the license information. Okay, and then after we need to work with the one more T code is called 3. Number 3 is SGEN. As I recommended, before doing anything into the system, first run the SGEN. Before doing a SICK, before doing silence, S license, SGEN is the first thing, because it is boost your system performance as well as the application performance. It will give you the it will generates a compilation of all the objects for better performance. It will compile all objects at a time. So once you run this SGEN, it will compile all the objects at a time. So once all objects are available into your system, your application, so the accessing process is very easy. You can access anything. Suppose whenever we are going to start our system or phone, it takes some time to restore all the details. So once it is taken away, like once it is taken 5 or 10 minutes, like not 5 minutes, 2-3 minutes, it runs smoothly. Like this, in SAP we are using SGEN T code to compile all the objects, all the background objects which are available in the syst application, that is going to smoothly work. This should be, it is a first time process, not we are going to do every time post installation activities. That is why we are doing, that is why we are calling post installation steps or activities. So we have to run SGEN, then only the objects are compiled at a time, and once it is done, we can able to access the application smoothly without any interruptions. So for mostly why we are running this SGEN, why we are doing SGEN in may like in the interview may ask you, like you may get this question. For that, what you are going to do is, for the better performance we are using this SGEN, we are running this SGEN, generating and compiling the all the objects at a time. For better performance purpose, we are running this SGEN T code, you may tell like them. And after that, next T code is we are using SM36. SM36, as you know, that this is a background jobs. So to create the background jobs, to work with the background jobs, we are going to use this SM36 command, SM36 T code, and also we are going to monitor the T code, like background jobs in SM37. We know that. So why we are required SM36? Why we need to schedule this is SM36 standard jobs? So whatever the background jobs are required, whatever the background jobs are is compulsory, and whenever we are working with the SAP application, we require to run some automated jobs that are housekeeping jobs. We need to run it in background, so it takes longer duration of time. So we need to check what kind of background jobs are running or not. So we need to check SM36, and next we need to check SC06, perform post installation activities. So this is a post installation activity, SC06. So next, fifth one is like a SC06. So this SC06 is provides the object information about the, like regarding the settings of objects in SAP system. So like it may be like a global settings, software component settings, namespace settings or client settings. So for this purpose, we are going to compulsory check SC06. This is also one kind of post installation activity, and we are going to run this as well, SC06. And the next afterwards, we need to check RZ10. So why we are running this RZ10? What is the need of RZ10? Why we are using this RZ10 means, so we are going to work with the different types of profiles. So that means these profiles are available in the application level. We need to push it from the application to logon pad. That's the purpose we are using RZ10 T code to import the profiles from our operating system to application. So for that, once you hit the RZ10 T code, you need to go to the utilities tab, and under that you need to go to the import from the active directories, active servers. So once you click that one, we can able to get the like you can get the profiles which are available in the OS level. That means that may be like a default profile, and next one is instance profile. So these two are available in the like in the OS level. We need to import it from the OS level to application level. That's why we are using this TCode RZ10. So the next one is sorry, this is the sixth one actually. And the next we are going to do STMS. Why we are like everything is fine with everything is fine, but why we are like coming to these background jobs are different things. So we are going to first time whenever you are going to work with the background jobs are not initial step, not initial things we are not required. So whenever we are going to working with the different works or tasks, so we require to work with the different types of background jobs. So that is why we are going to check SM36, and we required STMS configurations as well. So after all the installation was done, we need to check. We need to set up STMS configuration as well. Why we require to set up STMS configuration means, suppose we have in every organization, in every SAP environment, we have different systems: development, quality, and production. So these are the systems are there. So we need to work with the different types of systems, so based on the requirement. So for that purpose we need to set up STMS configuration, transport management system. So whatever the development things are done in the development system, we need to definitely the next quality, and afterward after testing everything is fine with the quality system, then we are going to move it to the production system. This is a continuous process. That is why we need to compulsory set up this thing in the we need to set up STMS configuration as a primary thing, like we need to set up after the post installation of the every application. So this is a process in every SAP system is having. So yeah, thank you. And we're going to next session we are going to discuss about this next session we are going to discuss about this STMS configuration. Thank you.